So, given the tariffs put on by the EU Commission on Chinese-made electric vehicles, how do you think this relates to the recent trade dynamics in China? Has it hurt the Chinese economy or hit it quite hard, for instance?
Yeah, and to be honest, also, it's worth to mention that the main challenge in China, not the EV, the main challenge in China, which maybe hit probably harder than expected, it's the real estate sector, not the EV sector. But the EV sector is quite important, quite vital. The Chinese producers have made significant changes, and the level of competitiveness of the EV Chinese have made it really very, very high. Now, in the emerging market, you can see in some markets in the region, you can see that the electric vehicles and even normal traditional vehicles, Chinese, are invading these markets. So basically, they don't have any other option, the EU, but to protect and go back to the protectionism and trying to protect let's say, the clear example, if I may say, for this type of defensiveness, the EV sector.
So what strategies do you think, other than these protectionist ideas, that the EU can employ to address and potentially resolve disputes when it comes to anti-dumping measures and the proposed tariffs on Chinese goods?
They have to reach a countermeasures. But the countermeasure, it has to be valued in dollar amount or euro amount. They have to come up to an agreement where the trade balance, it should be nearly balanced between both sides. Both sides, they have to retrieve from their current standing, and they have to give some sort of relief for these type of strict measures. So both parties, Chinese and EU, they have to come up with a trade-off in certain sectors, not in one sector. Definitely, it cannot be balanced. These type of problems in competitiveness and anti-dumping, it cannot be only addressed with one sector. This happened also if I may say that, between Saudi Arabia and India regarding the petrochemical. This was a very limited problem, and they sorted it out. But on a larger scale, between China and EU, and they have to come up, they have to stop attacking each other on different sectors.
Okay, Mr. Wadah Al Taha, economic expert, thank you so much for your insights on the EU and China.